Hello there, you're welcome to this database programming tutorial. And this tutorial I'll be introducing you to how you can implement store procedure in your database. Just before we get into, just going to give you a few tips about store procedure, some of the number of advantages store procedure got, or why it's good to always have a store procedure in your program as you develop them. One thing for store procedure is that it encapsulates your transact SQL code. By that means that a single store procedure can be called from many different places and with parameters that adapt the code to different initial conditions. And it is also important to know that a transact SQL store procedure also help you to make your database secure. Rather than give user access to database table directly, you can grant permissions to a stored procedure. And what is more, stored procedure helps to improve the performance of your code because you can create execution plans so that it can be reused from time to time. But where are your stored procedure stored in your database? Now I'm just going to take you through what I've got here on my SQL instance. In your databases, I've got the Adventures Work 2014 database here. If you collapse the plus sign and you look at programmability, you collapse that there, you see store procedure. All your store procedure that you create, they are all stored in this section, this folder. So how do you write store procedure? Well, I'm going to take you through a simple approach that you can use to create a store procedure. And one thing you need to bear in mind is that when you write the store procedure, you want to quickly check if the store procedure is already in existence. Because you write a store procedure and the table is already in existence, your command will fail. So how do you do that? Right, here we are. Let's write a condition check statement. Right, here we are. Now let's quickly go through the command, the SQL query command that we've written. You notice the first two lines is to check if the store procedure we want to create already exists. So if you use the object underscore ID there, check if that's there. If it's not, if it's there, that is, if it's not no, that is there, then we'll write a drop store procedure to drop it so that our code can run successfully. And then the next line is to create a store procedure that we want that says the list results set. And then inside the begin and end block, you write your database queries that you want to use to interrogate the table. Here we're interrogating two tables, the production products table and the sales order table. And you notice in this code, we've had a filtering option that it should return the first top products and the second table, the first top sales category order and the rest of it. So let's run this code and see how the stop procedure is created. Now it tells us that the command is successfully completed or is completed successfully. Now let's go back to our database, Adventure World 2014, and we'll have a look under programmability. We'll see there that the stored procedure is not there yet, but once we refresh it, collapse that, and we'll go back there, refresh that. So as we refresh it, you notice that our sales dot result set stored procedure is created. Now what we want to do is to now write another SQL statement to execute this query that we've written. There we go. We'll say go execute. So this execute statement will execute the query that we've written and return the result for us. Let's run that and see what result gives us. There we are. We notice we've got two tables, the product table and the sales table. Remember in our select statement, we put a filtering option there to select only the top first product and the top first sales order, and that's what we got. And the first two, in the product and the sales are the first one. Now, assuming we want to return more than one table, more than one records or rows in the table, let's adjust our code and say we want the top 10 products, right? And we're going to run this, execute this code again. This command is successful, and now we want to execute that. There you are. Now it returns to us the first top 10 rows in each table, as you can see there, as you can see. So that is how to implement a stored procedure. You write a stored procedure and you write an execute statement to execute it. And this stored procedure, as it's stored there, you can make references to it in different aspects of your programs if you want to use it. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye for now.